Well, hello my joyful subbies. Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Joy Fuller, the chief crafter for the JoyfulDesignz brand, here to bring you another DIY using the Dollar Tree products that were purchased over the weekend. So if DIYs on a budget is what you want to see, then keep watching. And as always, it's time to craft. Let's go. Okay guys, so to create this fall floral, you're going to need some of these burlap flowers, and this is a rope. It's actually a banger rope for cats. I bought this at the thrift store. And you're going to need a container. You're going to need a circular styrofoam floral foam. You're going to need some florals of your choosing, and if you remember, I told you we were going to be creating a DIY using some of the items that were purchased at the Dollar Tree over the weekend. And I am just putting on some gloves now. These gloves have been sitting outside for a good minute now, so I'm finally getting into them, and I think they want to dry rot on me a little bit, but you know what, we're going to make it do what it do. So we are getting ready to apply some of this, and I'm just going to move these things out the way so it won't be a distraction to you guys. So we are going to basically use this paint, and I am going to use my mat here because I'm going to be buying a new one soon. So we're going to use this mat as a paint board, and this is the Waverly brand chalk paint in the color Cashew, and I am just going to be painting my container in this Cashew color. As you can see here, I'm trying something different. Instead of doing a voiceover, I'm going to try to record some of my videos as the project is going along, so that you can see how it is to really craft and make mistakes, so that you don't think that, or be reluctant into getting into crafting because you fear that you're going to make an error. Because trust me, we only put in the videos where we want you to see. So I decided to, kind of do something a little different for you guys and see how this works out as far as with timing and everything, especially for me, because I do have a busy life. Not to say no one else does, but I'm just speaking about me. And voiceovers and editing can take some time if you don't realize that. And I'm going to begin to try to craft more with gloves on. Just because sometimes when some of the paint soak into my skin, I end up with a cough. And right? I'll take that sticker off in a minute. As you can see, I am just going around in a circular motion. I'm using my heating tool to dry this. This will take several coats of paint simply because of the color of it. Now that first coat is dry, we're going to apply the second coat. And again, I am trying something new I am going to not do a voiceover and just, oh, that spot, see, when I say certain things, it's not perfect. It didn't dry all the way. And that happens in crafting. You make errors. And you don't want to do what I'm doing, because as you can see, don't paint over wet paint, because it just can streak it up and or make it look unattractive. Keep moving if you have a tin can like this, make sure you keep moving it around, because it will get hot. Kid you not. I'm just circling it real quick just to see if I missed any spots or if any of the red is bleeding through. Making sure it's dry. Now I can promise you that my heating tool may get too hot and may not come back on. So now I'm just removing the sticker so that I can complete the bottom. The only thing you will not see in this video is me actually applying a sealant to the can so it protects it if it's ever outside, because I cannot, of course, spray it inside the house. I'm just painting the bottom of it. It's the bottom, so I'm not really focusing that much on the bottom. But I will apply just as many coats to it as I would the other areas. And as you can see, the red is still trying to bleed through, so I will apply another coat. And now I like to paint the inside of my cans. Sometimes I paint it all the way to the bottom, but most time I will paint it to the top, just the top of it. Now if I have a lot of excess paint or extra paint, then I will just, you know, kind of paint it. As you can see here. Since I've started, I'm going to finish it, even though I usually don't do this. But since it's so stark red, I don't want to not complete it. And I'm just painting the inside. So like this around the rim. I try to give it a good coat, but I don't, you know, the florals will take care of that, so I don't worry too much about that part of it. But just so you can see what I'm doing. And like I said, I am recording this as I am completing the DIY. I am not doing a voiceover, so you will hear the sounds of the drying tool and I'm going to show you in real time what it looks like to craft and not really do much of an edit to the video, other than adding like transitions or music to the video. I hope you all have enjoyed your weekend. I hope you're ready for Monday. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm at a good space at work with the clothes. I just have a couple more things I need to do. They push for early entries this month. If you know anything about budget season, it is budget season at the company I work for. Now I'm just, as you can see, drying the inside of the can. I will not be applying a second coat to the inside of the can. Now that I have that done, I will be now applying the floor foam. And I just basically opening it up. A lot of people don't do that. They just put the hot glue or whatever on it. I am going to spray the bottom of this with this Loctite adhesive spray. It is good for wood, metal, acrylic, foam, fabric, polypropylene, and PVC. And I'm just going to put a little dab in there. Well, okay. Well, I was, but yeah, push it down a little bit. I think my cap broke. I have to put a new cap on there. I guess I won't be using this right now. I guess I have to add the actual sprayer on there, a different type of top. Close that up. So we'll just go with the hot glue. This is the high temp glue gun that I was telling you about. Be careful anytime you are using it. I am going to put some down in there for now. And then I will add some on the bottom of this as well. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the smoke that's coming from it, but it is hot. I actually burned myself last week during a DIY. And I'm just holding it down so it can adhere to the base of the what will be our planter. And now I think I'm going to lighten this up a little bit with some of this plaster. may even add some antique wax to give it some more, because it's not doing much for the look that I'm going for. So, and like I said, it has to be appealing to my eye before I will usually show it, but I'm just really trying to show you all what it looks like to craft and what direction, you know, I will go sometimes. You know, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. And, you know, I just really want to pronounce those raised dots that's on it. No rhyme or reason. I'm just taking you through the process. These are some of the things that I will be going over with in my classes. I'm not worried about the top because we're going to wrap that in some of that rope. And now I'm just drawing this. And because I'm still not satisfied with the way that looks, I am now getting a baby wipe, and I am going to keep doing this until I like it. Since I made it, I might as well go on and do that part too. I will literally stay up here all night and get this the way I look. I won't keep y'all on the channel if I decide, oh, I don't like this. I would end the recording and just keep working with it. But this is what I do, guys, when I am trying to figure out the look that I'm going for, because not everything that's in my head come out exactly right. As this is probably one of those things. Again, I'm not too focused about the top because it's going to be covered in that rope. I'm more concerned with this bottom part as far as the middle part of the planner. And most definitely not the bottom, the base of it. I'm just going around in a circular motion with that. Okay, so we're going to stop with that. And now I'm just going to, don't they look like almost like a snake skin? Bit on the inside so we can stay kind of consistent with what's going on the outside. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, I might like it a little bit. My gloves, as you can see, are ripping. Maybe not. Gloves ripping. am adding some heat to this because the wax isn't, I have the baby white that kind of breaks away that wax, so it's not sticky or gummy. I think I'm liking it. I don't know yet. We'll see. Once I put the florals in there. And now we are getting ready to, let's add the rope first. And again, this is rope that I purchased from Guardian Angel thrift store. It's sisal rope. It says for cats, but it's going to be for crafting right now. Go ahead and cut this off. As you can see, there was a little ball in there. And you see the thing in there. And we're just going to add this. Oh guys, I think I'm going to like it. And sometimes, guys, when you apply the wax, sometimes it takes you holding down the rope or whatever you're gluing on top of the wax for a few seconds so that it adhere. So don't get discouraged if you run into some issues. It will adhere. Especially if the wax is still sort of wet. Think about wax and it's like oil base, so guys, I think I might like this now. This is real time. This is not me doing any real edits. Like I said, I'll be adding the transitions and things like that, but this is me actually crafting and not doing a voiceover, actually going through telling you what it is that I'm doing while I'm actually in the process. So this is like real time, a real-time tutorial, so to speak, so you can see the process, so you'll know that it's not something that I just made up, that I will change my mind. And you saw that firsthand, because initially I was just going with the cashew, and of course I was going to do the rope around the edge, but adding the ivory or the plaster paint, chalk paint, and then adding the wax gave this a whole totally different look, and I'm kind of digging it. And I really just want y'all to know that crafting can be fun. It is relaxing for me, and that's why I will not allow myself to get caught up with trying to keep up with what other crafters on YouTube are doing. I will try to, you know, craft for the season, and if I know that Dollar Tree have something out and it's time for you to pick it up, I'm going to let you know and do a project at the same time. So if you heard my grandson call me, he just had to let me know that he was over. I did pause that so I could. He just got his hair twisted. If you know anything about the 2-strand twist or whatever you call those little things, my mom just did his, and he was excited for me to see it. Guys, this is turning out cute, right? Tell me you like it. And again, I am not doing a voiceover. I am giving instructions or the tutorial in real time. I will not be doing much editing on this video because I want you to really see the process that goes into crafting. Because I know sometimes we make it look easy, and we can, as crafters, can make it look like you can't do it, but I can promise you, you can do anything. One thing I tell my children, you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. And so as you can see, I am going, being that it's fall, I will leave this a little, I don't know, guys. I know me, I'm not going to leave it. I was going to leave it like that a little bit, but I can't. But you have to be very careful with the sisal rope, because when you burn the frays, it's not like the jute rope. It can actually catch fire. So therefore I have my water bottle here for that. And like I said, I'm doing everything in real time. Because I don't want anybody to think that this is no doubt a hard process, because it's not. Crafting is not hard, and it's left up to what you like. It's not what others like, it's what looks good to you. Because what looks good to me may not look good to you, and vice versa. Yeah, I think I like it a little darker. So this operates the same way as I'm just gonna cut that as the jute rope, and I am going to add a little more glue to this part. Try to get it to lay down a little better. And then, now that we have that out the way, we'll put that up in the drawer. put this up in the drawer, close that. We'll move this out the way. And now, guys, we are going to start adding the florals. Now, you can add these as tall as you like, as short as you like. I am not going to cut much of the stem away. I think I may leave it tall. And I'm starting with that. And then I got to cut away the little tag. Again, these are the filler bushes. And feel free to add other florals with this if you want to. I'm choosing not to. And I am just kind of adding these on all four sides. And now we're going to add the burgundy-ish looking color. And sometimes they will press these little tags so tight that you can't cut them. But this time, they didn't. Oh, this is coming along great, guys. It looks really good to me. And you know what I say, that's all that matters. It looks good to me. And I just wanted to show you guys that, yeah, you can create home decor using Dollar Tree items, and it doesn't have to look cheesy. Trying to find a little slot that I can stick these scissors down inside to cut the tag. This one is kind of pressed a little tight up against the stem of this particular flower. Oh, that one came out. Let me stick it back down in there. Oh, I didn't have it in there. That's good. And I know a lot of people like adding their moss before they start adding their florals. I don't necessarily like doing that. But this looks really good. I kind of like this guy. I need to walk over to another area of my craft room and get some moss so I can add a little bit of moss. I thought I had it, the one I just showed you guys. I thought I had it near me, but I don't. Hold for one moment. Okay guys, I'm back. So I had some extra Spanish moss around me in another DIY. So I'm just going to use that instead of opening up a new pack. As you can see here, I may not need all this. This is some that I had purchased from the Carolina Pottery. But this is cute. I like it. a lot. You guys got to tell me what you think in the comment section. And let me know if you like me just talking during the process of creating, or if you prefer the voiceover. And also, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button. And don't forget about the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you each and every time that I upload a video. Also, if this is your first time visiting my channel, JoyfulDesignz, thank you for stopping by and welcome. And to all of my current subscribers, thank you so much for rocking with your girl. It's really appreciated. And I just want to add one more thing to this, and then we will be done with this DIY. We are going to take some of these burlap bowls, and we're just going to add one to the front of this, and guys, this DIY is done. And you guys got to tell me what you think about it. Look at that. Look at that. Child, what you talking about? Now, if this isn't cute, I don't know what is. And who would have thunk it? That these came from Dollar Tree. All except for this sisal rope that I purchased from Guardian Angel Group. But look at that, guys. This turned out beautiful. Now I am going to put up a still photo, and you guys gotta let me know what you think. Alright, and that is it. Bye.